So in my last video, I showed you guys what a bridge page was and why I believe that affiliate marketers should collect leads before sending people directly to an offer. So I showed you an example of one that an affiliate could use to promote one of my products because it was the easiest example to put together. But a bridge page doesn't do anything by itself. So you can have the greatest page in the world, but you need traffic. And that's where most people, I think, get kind of stuck. Because when somebody says they need traffic, what they really mean is they need people, they need eyeballs, visitors, they need leads to the actual page that they have. And the reality is that there are thousands of ways to get traffic online. The problem is most people bounce around trying them all versus focusing on a handful or getting good at one way to drive traffic. So today I want to show you some of the traffic methods that I've used, kind of why I've used them, where I was coming from, paid and free, so that you can kind of figure out what path you want to go down and maybe focus on for whatever it is you're putting together in your business. So the actual traffic sources that I'm using, when I started, I started running ads way back in like 2018 is really when I started focused in on using Google Ads. So what I mean by that, just so you guys know what I actually mean, is when you come over here to google.com and you do any type of search, people, when you search something, it's intent. So people basically are searching for something and want to get the solution. So when I was running YouTube services, basically what I would do is I would bid. So when people would type in, get YouTube promotion, and they would click enter, you see how they have some sponsored results. That's what I mean by running Google Ads. I could bid on the keyword, get YouTube promotion. People would get the results and my ad would pop up on top that said, hey, let us help you send traffic to your videos and gain thousands of subscribers, whatever the ad copy was at the time. But my ad would show up right here at the top. These are some of the people running it right now. So sponsored results, these are people running ads. Then you have an AI overview. Then you have your natural organic results. So I was bidding on just different keywords. So buy YouTube promotion. I know that was one of the ones that we used. Grow YouTube subscribers. So people would type this word and boom, all of these first few results right here, all of those are paid results. People are bidding on that keyword. And based on your optimization score and bid, you would go up and down whether you'd be at the top or the second ad or the third ad. But this is how search works. I do the same thing in Bing. Those are paid services. So not everybody has money to spend on paid ads. So the reason I did this is because I was selling a service. So as soon as I made a sale on the service, that money went right to my bank account and I could use the money to actually fund the ads. So I was never out of pocket other than my initial, hey, here I can spend, I think my first budget was like 20 or 30 bucks a day. I was willing to spend up to $600 or $900 in that first month. But I started getting sales every single day, which was funding the next day's ads. So I never was actually really running behind. I was using money coming in from the sales of the products I was selling to pay for the ads moving forward. And that's why paid ads can work if you can start with some sort of small budget and you have an offer that you can get converting. So now I'm doing a lot of stuff with YouTube traffic. For me, YouTube is probably the most powerful traffic source available because everyone can start a YouTube channel for free. And you can get on there and you can talk about your expertise and what you do and get an audience that is related to what it is that you're talking about. And you can get leads from that. And then you can create offers from that. So we're putting together a whole system of faceless automated YouTube channels that are talking about different AI things and tools and how to use things. But what we do is we say, if you'd like this framework, or if you'd like this prompt, or if you'd like this, click the link in the description and grab it. Some of the videos we're testing we give away for free. So we're building an email list. We have a bridge page. We're building an email list. Other channels we're pointing and say, hey, grab this system below, and it might be a $27 product, or it might be a $17 prompt pack. It's different things. We're testing different things. So we're building lead lists, but those lead lists also have the ability to follow up and send them to the paid products, which is the funnels that we're building out right now, all faceless, so that we can drive traffic to our offers and build up, obviously our product catalog, plus we're building up an email list, the asset, so that we have more people to promote more products that help people out. Most times people sell things, you're providing some sort of value or shortcut so that they don't have to do all the work themselves. That's the whole idea. You're selling value in solving a problem. That's the whole point in building an email list. So that kind of leads me into, yes, we're using YouTube, but what are we doing? We're building the email list to do email marketing. And that's a free, essentially a free way to market things once you've built a list. And it's why I spend a lot of time talking about email lists, and why even with my affiliates, I want them to build their own email list and not have to necessarily always promote my products or my services. They don't have to. They can promote anything they want. They don't have to depend on my platform to do any of that. Because once somebody joins their email list, they own that email. They can send updates, they can send offers, they can send videos, they can send value, they can send anything related to, the niche of the email list that you're building. You don't have to wait for, an algorithm on Facebook to update and make sure it shows certain traffic when you post something. An email list is a direct connection to the user. So like I said, I've done this in Google, and I've also done, so like if you go to bing.com, it's the same thing. So, if you were like, buy YouTube promotion, you're going to see similar results. Look, Google is advertising on Bing. Then you have VFly, that's a company, Propagate. Those are all competitors of some of the things that I do for people. We use a lot of different, there's a difference between, let's see, I use this tool right here. I did want to show you guys this. So like one of the things I'm researching right now is Faceless YouTube channel, because I wanted to see what other people are searching. When other people are searching these types of things, it gives me ideas for what I can actually, what solution I can actually provide to people who are searching for these keywords. So like even with this, so like right here, how to make a faceless YouTube channel. There are 260 people searching for that monthly. Cost per click is 92 cents. Pay per click is 18 cents. So that just means you can, if you're going to run a pay per click campaign, you can expect to pay a certain amount per click in your cost per click. So these are just different things that you can analyze to figure out if I wanted to run ads for a keyword like that, this would actually be really good, because I could, like, how to create a faceless YouTube channel. They see an ad. When they click that, land on my page and they see, wow, here's a really good article or information on how to build a YouTube channel, and then I have an opt-in, I can either sell a product or have an opt-in that says, do you want our framework for how to build a faceless YouTube channel? I can start getting leads. Then what can I do? From that lead, I can give them, the framework, but then I can go a step further and say, hey, instead of you following the framework and putting that together, would you like our done for you service? And we have a service behind that where we can provide the service for them. And a lot of this stuff, if you don't have offers or landing page, use AI. And right now, I love Claude. I'm probably going to do a whole series of Claude AI videos, because I've been able to, in the last several weeks, use Claude Code to code myself an entire affiliate platform over here. This is a dashboard that I've been building. It's still a work in progress, but this entire dashboard allows my affiliates to log in. It allows for them to see all the products that we have that they can affiliate to and make money off of. They can see their commissions. They can cash out. They can buy traffic. I'm going to let people tap into the traffic we're already getting and buy clicks from me to market to these products to where they get a commission on that. So like there's going to be traffic campaigns that people can buy. What we're doing with YouTube traffic right now is we've got a link in the description of all of our Faceless YouTube videos that are out there, and it leads either to a bridge page, something like this, where we get the lead, or it leads to an actual product that we sell them. So the actual product on this one is right here. I've shown this on previous videos. I built this out. It's a $27 product. It's a 2-page prompt that they can put into the AI of their choice, Claude or ChatGPT. You can use free versions. It will take them through a series of 5 questions. The more specific people are to the answers, the better output it gets, but it will produce the entire output of a script. From that output, it'll create title options, thumbnail options, tags, description, everything that you need to put into the actual SEO of the video. And that one script will do all of that for somebody in less than 5 minutes. That's actually what I do every day, is I take the transcript of my previous video, I throw it in, I throw the prompt in, and I say, produce me my next script. Or I say, before you do the script, give me options of the next video that makes sense in my series. And then once I pick a video and I talk to AI, boom, gives me the format. And the reason I use scripts, I'm not a word for word type person. You can probably tell I'm going off on a few different tangents here. But the reason I do scripts is because it does keep me on pace and on track, and tries to keep me on point. So that's what I'm doing with these products, and we're pushing more and more faceless YouTube channels. And that's actually going to be one of the next products I show people. Is I will probably give the framework away for free, but then show people, like, this is how we're putting all the pieces together to create faceless videos, and then getting those videos on branded YouTube channels, and how those videos are driving leads and sales. We're probably getting a sale every 2 to 3 days on our actual products. We got a sale yesterday for those business prompts. This one right here. This product right here is on a Faceless AI YouTube channel. And we have a link to this $17 pack. It gives them 100 ready-made ChatGPT prompts for business revenue. We sold one of those yesterday from a YouTube description. Clicking the link in the description, it landed on the page, which is right here. I'll show the page to you guys. These are all working products. So this one's called, what did I call it? 100 business revenue prompts or whatever. We sell that for 17 bucks. The person went through, they bought it, it was automatically delivered, and boom. And that came from clicking the description of the YouTube video, which was free traffic. So that's what I'm building out right now. And the more channels that we build, the more videos, the more clicks that we get, I can sell those clicks to my affiliates, and they can share in the revenue on the sales of these products. So that's kind of big picture of what I'm building. I'm using Claude to help me do all of this. And so I'm going to probably have to do series on like Claude and all these different frameworks, and how you can simply, now it does take work. Don't get me wrong, but I cannot imagine having to do all of this prior to AI, because of the amount of time it would have taken me to find a programmer, to find somebody who could have done all of this and got this online for me. Would have, one, cost me thousands and thousands of dollars to do, but two, I would have had to find somebody with that skill set to do it. And now literally with Claude Code, I've done everything, which kind of blows my mind. But to get back on point with paid versus organic, there's no wrong answer. If you don't have a budget, if you have more time but no budget, then you're going to want to do things like a YouTube channel, whether it's faceless or whether it's you getting on and talking about your expertise and providing value for somebody, or you have a Faceless channel that does the same thing. If you have a small budget, you can run Google or Bing ads, but I would do some research on some keywords over, like, I would actually probably use AI for free, but I've used this key search for so long that I have my account. So I come in here and this is pulling data from search volume and pulls it all into this place and gives me like a competitor score and all that good stuff. So that I kind of know what keywords do I want to go after. Do I want to run ad campaigns to bid on these keywords so that I can send them to the product or get the lead, etc. So these are just different things you have to weigh. Paid versus free, one takes a little bit longer than the other. So I'm actually running a big Bing campaign for the rest of this month for my affiliates, and we're going to be promoting a new product that's not even on my dashboard yet, but I'm testing it to get the conversion to see how well it sells. But what's cool about that product is it is a digital product, so every sale is 100% profit minus obviously ad costs, but that product is going to set up the ability for people to buy a done for you service. So all those people who buy this product are on my list. They're going to see how much work it takes to actually do it, and then we'll come in with a solution, a done for you service. So that's kind of how all of that works. So, what I'm trying to teach people is it's not to just chase traffic. It's how to build these assets, and then traffic should feed those assets. Whether that's from your YouTube channel, to your website, to you're building a customer database. You want to have something that you own, because offers change, platforms change, businesses change, but assets stay with you. So those are the different traffic methods: paid, free. We've got email, YouTube. Those are free. And then you got like Bing, Google. You can do social media ads. Those are all paid routes. So basically all those traffic methods lead into building that email list though. So in the upcoming videos, I'm probably going to do some Claude AI specifically and show you how I've built some of these pieces out so that you can see how I've literally taken these concepts and put one big business together that's basically going to help my affiliates tap into what I already do. So I'll show you guys things that are working, things that don't, and then what the numbers look like in the end. So because, that's where things will start getting interesting. We'll see how well we can scale some of this using the traffic methods, building the email lists, actually putting into practice some of these things I've been talking about to show you guys what the type of revenue it looks like. So if you found this valuable, subscribe. It really helps the video. Hype the video, like the video, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys on the next video.